Sarah Ferguson's fate sealed as insider reveals whether she's moving in with Andrew. Sarah Ferguson has stopped using the title Duchess of York and is also to vacate Royal Lodge in Windsor. Buckingham Palace sent shockwaves through the UK as it announced this evening King Charles is beginning the formal process of removing his brother Andrew's titles and honours. The late Queen's second son is also to vacate Royal Lodge. But this process also affects Andrew's ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson. Both Andrew and Sarah Ferguson have lived in Royal Lodge in the grounds of Windsor since 2004. However, with Andrew now being served formal notice to surrender his lease at the property, he is set to move to a property on the private Sandringham Estate in Norfolk, with his future accommodation to be privately funded by the King, the palace said. Buckingham Palace's statement didn't share details about Sarah's future, but it is understood she will make her own arrangements. An insider also suggested it would be a matter for the pair to live together should they wish to do so. In its statement released on October 30, the palace said on Sarah and Andrew's current living arrangements, formal notice has today been served to surrender the lease. The move will take place as soon as practicable. The full statement read His Majesty has today initiated a formal process to remove the style, titles and honours of Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. His lease on Royal Lodge has, to date, provided him with legal protection to continue in residence. Formal notice has now been served to surrender the lease and he will move to alternative private accommodation. These censures are deemed necessary, notwithstanding the fact that he continues to deny the allegations against him. Their Majesties wish to make clear that their thoughts and utmost sympathies have been, and will remain with, the victims and survivors of any and all forms of abuse. In September, Sarah was dropped by several charities after an email she said to have sent to sex offender Jeffrey Epstein after she had publicly claimed to have severed their links was made public. Julia's House, a children's hospice, was the first to remove Sarah Ferguson, Prince Andrew's ex-wife, saying it was inappropriate for her to continue in the role. The Teenage Cancer Trust, Natasha Allergy Research Foundation, Children's Literacy Charity, National Foundation for Retired Service Animals and Prevent Breast Cancer also announced they had dropped the Duchess as patron. In the alleged email, she appeared to privately apologize for her public rejection of Epstein, saying, "You have always been a steadfast, generous and supreme friend to me and my family." A spokesperson for the Duchess said her email to Epstein, describing him as a friend, was written to counter a threat from him to sue her for defamation, and that she still really regretted any association with him. The spokesperson said, "This email was sent in the context of advice the Duchess was given to try to assuage Epstein and his threats." Sarah's former husband stepped back from his working royal role and lost his patronages after his disastrous interview with Newsnight in 2019 over his relationship with Epstein. Andrew has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing and rejected any allegations against him. Earlier this month, Andrew relinquished the use of his royal titles, and Sarah stopped using the title Duchess of York by default.